we have here is a foundation preparation for a Skystream 3.7. Need to make sure that the foundation width and depth is per manufacturer specification. Also that the steel placement is per specs.
The foundation concrete must be fully cured to a minimum compressive strength of 2,500 psi.
We have here a finished product. We see that it's smooth with the adequate amount of nuts and bolts, and also we have a ground wire.
Install 8 nuts and washers onto each of the foundation bolts. The top of the washer should be 1/4 inch from the foundation to ensure level surface.
We have here the pole sections. There are 3 pole sections. They're being prepped for installation.
This is attaching the gin pole mount to the chain that's run through the 3 tower sections. This will help in joining the 3 tower sections together by pulling them tight. They'll use the weight of the gin pole foundation to pull the tower sections together. It's important to note that you need adequate lubrication between the tower sections and that the seams are lined up properly prior to pulling the tower sections together.
Throughout the process, we need to make sure that the pole itself is level. We always want to stress that safety is to be maintained throughout the process. Safety shoes, and making sure that when the pole is being ready to be hoisted, that no feet and hands are in the way.
This shows the top end of the pole where we use a 4x4 piece of wood to connect the chain to the other end of the tower sections while drawing it taut using the gin pole.
We've got a safety chain now that's being attached to the pole because the pole now has been actually put together. So now we have to prepare it to be hoisted, and also we're putting the actual turbine motor section on. Here we're wiring the motor section. We need to make sure that the wires are installed per manufacturer's specification and instructions. Need to make sure also when you're wiring that the connections are tight. After the motor wiring has been completed, we're prepping it now by putting the nose cone on the motor itself, and so getting ready to erect the pole.
You notice as the tower is being erected, there's no personnel standing around the turbine as the crane is pulling the tower to the vertical position. It's good to know to have a personnel standing there with a tag line on the back end to keep the tower section taut as you pull it tight, but gravity will take over as you get more vertical and the tower will land itself onto the foundation.
Here we have the leveling process to make sure that it is level.
This completes the installation of the Skystream 3.7 model wind turbine. More specific details will be covered during the course for foundation pouring, tower assembly, erection, and turbine installation.